no real rival to the United States exists when it comes to total weaponry. Now, we make Virginia-class submarines in Rhode Island, and I've been on an overnight patrol. What a phenomenal piece of technology and craftsmanship, a machine bristling with the most advanced power imaginable. And submarines are just one instrument in our staggeringly efficient arsenal of war. And yet, we are sinking ever deeper and deeper into an endless morass in the Middle East and North Africa. People keep dying and peace seems further and further away. It's evident that all this military power isn't working for us right now. Let me share a story from Da Nang, Vietnam. Da Nang, that city has so many memories for my generation. But just this summer, former Viet Cong and ex-American GIs were laughing, eating, drinking, and celebrating the 4th of July together. And the article quoted Pete Peterson, a former Air Force pilot who spent 6.5 years in a Hanoi prison camp after he was shot down. And later, he served as ambassador to Vietnam in the 1990s. And he said now Vietnam and the United States have so much in common. After all the horror of that war, why did we do it, he was asked. And he said, I have thought about this for a long time. I'm convinced that the war could have been averted had we made the effort to understand the politics of the place. Had we made the effort to understand the politics of the place. Ladies and gentlemen, from what I've heard, none of the Republicans running for president want to understand anything about the Middle East and North Africa. Instead, they prefer more bellicosity, more saber-rattling, and more blind macho posturing. And when I hear all this tough talk, I have deja vu about the evil Viet Cong. We should be different. Democrats should insist on learning from the lessons of Vietnam. It all could have been averted. Now, I'm not saying that all countries are right in any particular thing they do. We must hold them accountable, but we can't do that if we don't hold ourselves accountable and change our entire paradigm. The United States is so strong, militarily, economically, culturally, that we must take chances for peace. If we have courage, if we take risks, we can have prosperity through peace, not just in the United States, but all over the world. Do we want to be remembered as a bomber of weddings and hospitals? Or do we want to be remembered as peacemakers, as pioneers of a more harmonious world? If American war veterans and Viet Cong fighters can laugh together on the 4th of July, then I know so too can Iranians and Israelis, Shias and Sunnis, Turks and Kurds. Now, a wise man, President Eisenhower, counseled us that only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry could ensure the proper meshing of both security and liberty. So it's up to you, women, citizens, humans, to demand from your leaders an end to the endless wars and the beginning of a new era for the United States and humanity.